Alright, yeah. Alright, off rip. We're gonna title this episode "In the Field," but I want to point out that sounds a whole lot tougher than this is actually about to be. Because we really ain't about to walk through the field. We're about to walk through the east side real quick to the west side. Like I said, it's a nice Saturday. Ain't shit gonna happen. Low key, this might be a little boring. See, like I said, D said that it's a lot harder to shoot like a whole week by yourself. I wouldn't necessarily say it's harder. It's a lot more boring. It's like, besides the fact that y'all are watching me, if I start making jokes and shit like I usually do, it'll just look like I'm talking to myself and shit. Like, I don't. But fuck it. In the field. Right now we walking through the east side. We on First. I'm just leaving my job though. I'm not on my block yet. I'm not gonna specify on First what. It's like I said, I don't really need y'all knowing where the fuck I be at, but just know it's the east and we on First something. This ain't the hood though. It's not where the white people be at, but it's not the hood. But right now we're walking to my girlfriend's house because I got some errands to run. So y'all gonna be with me when I run some of these errands today. Like I said, no script, no topics. Y'all riding with me today. Next episode, because this episode will probably just be me walking. Next episode, we're gonna hop in the whip. It is not the same whip that I got pulled over in. This whip is fully registered. Everything's legit.
I'm only blind because
I be paranoid. I gotta pull up in a couple different joints so niggas don't know what I be in. Again, that sounds a lot tougher than it actually is, but I'm not pulling up in like Benzes or no shit like that. I pulled up in like every foreign car you could think of, but it's not the mood today. Gotta run up. Let me see, the way I talk is just not run up. I gotta pull up on a couple people for a couple different things today. Y'all probably won't be watching for that. Not to say it's something that I'm doing wrong. It's just y'all don't really need to know that much about me. I can picture D's face right now. He's probably gonna call me hot when he sees this video specifically. He might call me hot for the last video, but he's probably gonna call me hot for this one. You know, I don't really be saying shit that nobody know about. But put it like this. I don't say nothing that I can actually get in trouble for. So I don't consider it hot. Like I said in the last joint, it's about codes. I'm not the type to tell on nobody or myself. I'm not gonna say no shit that I could actually have some kind of consequences for. But there's a lot of parks on the east side, rat ass parks. But again, where I'm at, I'm not in the hood yet. I hope I'm not letting y'all see no fucking street signs. I'm gonna be tight. I mean, yeah. I feel like y'all might have seen some shit, but it's whatever. Man, fuck, man. Even if y'all know where I be at, what the fuck is y'all gonna do? I wouldn't come where I be at, so if y'all finna take a trip over here, y'all gotta be bored as shit. I'm tight though. One of the errands I gotta run. Let's get into that. Let's get into the niggas that don't pick up their phones. One of the errands I gotta run. Yeah, I'm getting that bad. Because I've been going through that shit all fucking week. The niggas that I need to see suddenly are like horrible with their phones. And I can't really talk. Because I'm horrible with my fucking phone. I do not pick up the fucking phone. But the niggas that call me that I don't pick up for also aren't about to make me no money. When I call niggas, I'm about to make y'all some money. So it doesn't make sense for you to dub my phone call. But again, whatever. But anyway, one of the people I gotta see isn't picking up his phone. I was supposed to see him yesterday. He told me pull up, and when I pulled up, he left. So I called him today, like, I'm gonna pull up today earlier than I pulled up yesterday. I really need you to be there. He said, I bet. Call me when you're on your way. I'm gonna make sure I'm there. Called the nigga 3 times. He did not pick up. I'm pretty sure that when I get to where I gotta go, he is not gonna be there. But technically, what I gotta do isn't necessarily for me. So as long as it shows that I did make the effort to see you, I guess that's enough. I just hate riding around for no reason. I could be using my time for some whole other shit. See, I wish y'all could. See, I want to flip the camera around, but like I said, I don't really want y'all to know where I be at. But I'm getting closer and closer to the hood, and you can tell when you're leaving a certain area and entering into another area. So let's get into that shit right now. I know people have said this mad times, you know, the hood always got the liquor stores and all that bullshit, but when I look around and I see leaving one area to another area, I just see mad, like it looks to me sadder, like the mood changes. It's like the buildings look a certain kind of way in certain areas, and then you can see how the buildings just get worse and worse the closer you get to like the hood. This shit is crazy. Niggas is looking at me like I'm crazy because they see me talking to a fucking camera right now.
Oh, night, right? They don't have to hide.
That's another thing about the hood. The closer you get, the more paranoid niggas get when they see you on your phone for some reason. But you know what's weird? The niggas that get the most paranoid aren't doing no shit to be paranoid about. Like, y'all be like fake paranoid. Like, the shit don't make no sense. Like, I always say how the most paranoid drug dealers be the niggas selling weed. The fuck you think is gonna happen to you? And they don't even be selling a lot of weed. They move like in a month, and you niggas got the nerve to be, yo, you don't talk hot on my phone. Nigga, who's tapping your phone? The feds don't want your ounce a month ass, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you? Like, I hate extra scary. Honestly, the extra scary niggas be the niggas I be worried about. Because I'm like, alright, nobody want to go to jail. I understand that. And I understand phones get tapped. I understand that. But there's certain shit that you don't need to be so fucking paranoid about. And it be those niggas that I be looking like, alright, it's one thing to not want to go to jail. But nigga, you acting so scared, you got me thinking you're not built for jail. Which means if some shit does happen, you probably gonna snitch. And that's the shit that worries me. Like, I know what to and what not to say over somebody's phone. But sometimes it be weird shit that, like, a lot of shit sometimes I'll say by accident. But again, the only shit that I'll say by accident is shit that's not really that important. It be the niggas that be like, whoa, what you, like, nigga, calm down. Your phone's not tapped. You're not doing enough for them niggas to want you. Nigga said you broke. Let me let you niggas on a little secret. Some top secret shit. You might not have known this. If you're broke, trust me, you're not on any police radar. The only way you getting caught for some shit is if by some chance you're unlucky enough to get stopped and frisked, and you might have something on you. Then you might get locked up. The feds ain't kicking down no nigga's door that ain't got no money. Everybody in the feds, they might be broke now, but when they were locked up, when they got locked up, they had some motherfucking money. That's what the feds are about. They take down the big names. If you don't got no money, you are not big enough for the feds to give a fuck about you. So don't worry. And like I said, the niggas that act like that, they don't be moving no coke, no dope. They don't be selling no guns. None of that shit. It'd be the niggas that sell like an ounce of weed a month. Y'all be the most paranoid. I don't understand that shit. The niggas that be like, nah, I only sell to you. And I kind of understand this too. I kind of understand the niggas that don't want to meet new people or whatever the fuck. Be like, nah, I don't like new faces. Because, you know, whatever. Yeah. That's cool. If you're moving like bricks or some shit like that. Nigga, you could move a pound of fucking weed. Those rules don't apply to you. Nobody's coming after you for no goddamn weed. For niggas to care about niggas moving weed, y'all have to be moving like a metric ton. Like, it's fucking weed. Y'all need to calm the fuck down. Dead ass. That shit pisses me off when I have to talk in extra code on the phone for a nigga that don't got no money. Cause it's like, nigga, what the fuck are we talking in code for? Nobody's listening to your broke ass. Like, what the hell? But, I don't know. Now, I think you can tell by the buildings I'm walking past. We in the hood now. We're on the block that I live on now. It's not the block I claim. We're on the block I live on now. This is the same block that the rats from last episode live on. Suspected rats. My bad. I'm sorry. And again, I'm not, because we're in the hood, I gotta be aware of my surroundings. So, like I said, my camera angles get a little crazy because I'm not actually looking at the camera the whole time. You know what's really fucked up? When you start walking and you get like halfway to where you're going and you look like, damn, that was a long ass walk. You mean I gotta do that same walk again? That's where I'm at right now. I'm like, fuck. This is a long walk to the car of all shits. Like, when you have to, like, I might have parked this shit a little too far. When you gotta walk, like, literally, this whole episode is probably gonna be me walking to the car. There is no way you should be 30, 45 minutes away from your car, but it's the shit I do. I mean, but like this, I live on the east side. The car is parked on the west side. Why the fuck did I park it on the west side? Why are you asking so many goddamn questions? Yeah, as you can see, nothing but jets. Even though some of these aren't jets, but right around the jets. So we in the hood officially. We in East Harlem. One day we might shoot. Not this week. And everybody would have to be in agreement, I guess. Or it might be another week that it might just be me dolo, that we actually shoot on my block. Like the block I actually like grew up on, where I claim and all that bullshit, but that's not today. Yo, what up? I had to cover the camera because there's certain people that I don't need y'all to see on camera. There's certain people I don't need to be associated with. So, yeah, you can tell I'm on my block because I know everybody on this motherfucker. Don't be trying to look around for context clues and shit neither, nigga. Yeah. I'm trying to look around and be like, what is he next to? Nah, nigga. Not only are you not gonna know where I live, there's no reason for you to come here. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna give y'all about 5 more minutes in this episode. Shit, honestly, because of where I'm at, the next episode might be in the field part 2. We'll see. Usually, in editing, I'd edit out the quiet parts. But honestly, if I did that, these videos would probably be like, I don't know, 15 minutes. See, that's why it's hard. Again, I don't like the word harder. It's just more boring because usually when one of us get quiet, somebody else will take up like the space. We'll be making jokes and shit like that. When it's just one person, it's just like, y'all have to really fuck with me to want to watch me do shit for 7 episodes, even though y'all might not get 7 episodes. I do a lot of shit. I be busy a lot. I don't know if I can record myself for that long. I got my own shit to take care of. Damn. Police got my block shut down right now. But niggas is clean, so I'm good. Nah, fuck that. I guess we could get into that for the next 4 or 5 minutes. Police make me nervous, man. I don't be doing shit. I don't be walking around dirty. But just when police talk to me, I get nervous. Because I be looking like, I don't know. Niggas is getting shot in the back. Shot with their hands up. If a police officer even starts to talk to me, I be looking like, the fuck is you bothering me for? That shit make me hella nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I don't get scared of much. But when there's police involvement, I don't know. You know what it is? I don't know how this is gonna go. Just cause I know I'm not doing nothing wrong, don't mean like I won't get locked the fuck up. Niggas be popping out with warrants that niggas ain't know about. I might fit the description of another. And niggas really need to stop that fit the description shit. Y'all descriptions be so fucking general, nigga. My grandmother fit your fucking description. But I forgot what that nigga's name was. He killed himself, I think a year or 2 ago. He was wrongfully arrested. And he was in Rikers for like, I think he was in Rikers for like a couple years or some shit like that. They found out later that he ain't do it, but the fact that you can know, like, nigga, I wasn't even over there and get put in jail for a couple years or however long he was locked up for, and for when they find out, if they find out, because sometimes they don't be finding out, you just gotta eat that. They find out you ain't do it, all you get is a R bad, like, nigga, I could have died in here, nigga, for some shit that I had nothing to do with. That shit is crazy. Police get me nervous. I don't like being around them. I don't like it. I don't even like when police ride by me. Because they all like to do this shit where they like to stare out the window. Be like, nigga. I don't know. It's just me, though. Alright. think that's it for this one, guys. You know what's really fucked up? Kind of wish I had some topics. See, the last time D did one by himself, he asked around for some topics, but I probably said this in another episode. I'm like very antisocial. I don't like talking to nobody, and I know the other members of Militia are like busy right now, so I don't want to bother them about it. B's still in Spain. He comes back like next week. The reason let's get into this before I go, I guess. It's actually me and my girlfriend / baby mother's anniversary on the 8th. So I will not be a part of that week's show. So that's why I'm doing a week by myself, guys. Even though we had already made a deal that each one of us was all gonna do a week by ourselves, but I told them, let me do this week because I'm gonna be gone next week. So get my shit out the way. I think K was the first one to do a week by himself. Then D did one. I'm doing one now. B is supposed to be next week. Actually, that's lit. When everybody's done with their week, I don't know when B's doing his week, but when B is done with his week, put in the comments who had the most lit week. Who had the most entertaining dolo joint? Personally, I think it's me, just because, like, fucking me. But, you know, to each his own. If you disagree with me, well, then you're fucking wrong. But, you know, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Even though I truly do believe I would have the most interesting week. There's a whole bunch of shit that I'm not going to show y'all in my week just cause, but I feel like walking around with me, just being with me for a couple of days, I feel like that shit is lit. I'm entertaining as hell. Somebody just texted me. I don't know what they just texted. I don't know who it is that just texted me, but yeah, man. I don't even think I introduced this episode. Ah, well, peace.